Hi, I'm the president of the HOA for my building. It's 140 units. I've been on the board for about 6 years and president for a year and a half. My job as the board president is to ensure that the buildings run smoothly, the staff is happy, and that the units, the owners are protected and their investments are protected, and that we get along well. Last year, unfortunately, we had a fire in the building. It's always a traumatic event for everybody. And so we had to jump into action to figure out what to do. So the day after the fire, the board met immediately to figure out the next steps. All of us have been through insurance claims at one various level or another. The enormity of our situation became apparent. I had to make sure that I was protecting the best interests of the owners. We reached out to 3 different public adjuster firms, interviewed them, and decided on United Public Adjusters. Their team came in immediately to assess the situation and point out things that I as a board member and I as a property owner and manager for 30 years couldn't understand for a commercial building this size. So their experience, their information, their ability to look at the fire as a totality and look at all the pieces that we weren't aware of to ensure that the building would be fixed up accordingly and be made safe for all the owners. So I met with Philip Maltagatti from United Public Adjusters. He came in the next day. We reviewed the entirety of the situation. He pointed out things that none of us could have understood. Damages to the fire was on the first floor. The smoke went right up through the shaft of the elevators and also through one of the ventilation shafts and basically permeated almost every floor in the building. So Philip and I went from the top of the building, from the elevator room, all the way onto the basement and reviewed every issue that we had. Their team put together a great comprehensive analysis that we then went with our property management firm to go out and get bids for everything that was involved. Negotiating with the insurance company was a bit of a bumpy ride, but their team did a great job in really looking out for the building's best interest and all of our owners' interests. At the end of the day, we ended up with a great settlement for the building. We were able to remodel the lobby and make it a safer and better environment and investment for all of our unit owners.
Today we're at the Beekman East Condo on East 49th Street. Last February there was a fire on the first floor within an apartment which extended into the hallway and into the lobby area that we're sitting in right now. As you can see, the lobby's been fully renovated since the fire. When I had been reached out for an interview, I had met Ken, the board president, who had met various public adjusters. During that time period, he had made a decision to bring our firm, United Public Adjusters, on board to handle the estimating and negotiations on behalf of the board to ensure that the stakeholders were made whole for their damages and that there would be no special assessments to pay for something that insurance would normally cover. During the process, we met with the insurance company estimator, their adjuster, and all the various professionals they brought on board. We had our own team and we worked side by side with Ken and the property management firm and to secure bids, whether it was for stone restoration or for the elevator repairs because the smoke went up through the shaft. And then from there, we also got bids for the replacement of the wallpaper and carpeting to ensure that everything that was affected by smoke or fire was properly accounted for. Another thing about this fire, the fire extended out the rear of the apartments, which then the flames damaged the windows in various apartments, and then there was also facade restoration work needed. To the end, we were with Ken and his colleagues on the board, as well as the management company. We worked together as a team to make sure this claim went smooth, and ultimately they got a great settlement, which Ken was extremely thankful for. And here we are, the place looks beautiful. We're currently walking around the first floor apartment where the fire originated from. As you can see, they're under construction, about 95% done. This fire was so severe that you really couldn't recognize most of the finishes. As you can see right now, they've got new lighting, new electrical, they're installing flooring. They just installed new tiles in the kitchen. As I walk around here, all these windows were all broken after the fire. They're all brand new. These are all 2 new fan coil units, brand new since the fire. These were completely burnt out of recognition. Over here in the bathroom, beautiful subway tile. It's night and day from what this place looked like after the fire. I'm happy to see the progress by the building. They're doing a great job. So let's go outside and let's take a look at some of the repairs they've done since the fire. They're not 100% complete, but I'll show you what they've done so far. So after the fire, a lot of the personal belongings were placed back here so the firemen could actually put out the fire. As you can see, the flames escaped the windows and scorched the exterior facade of the brick. From there, it damaged multiple floors of windows. As you can see, there's brand new windows since the fire. The first goal of the board was to restore some sort of normalcy for the building. As the weather starts to warm up, they're going to be doing the facade restoration and then moving on to other areas of the building. It's exciting to see the before and after and to see the progress that the board has done since the fire.